Hello! This is the next video in the Bob's Projects series where I kind of take a moment to break down some of the mini projects I'm a part of. In this one, I'm going to talk to you about my RPG design making stuff. Uh, so, a few years ago, I discovered the concept of one sheet RPGs, which are games that everything you need to play except for maybe your dice is located on one. Can we get my hands in here? Yeah, one sheet of paper. Everything fits on the one sheet, and that's it. You're good to go. Some of the more famous ones you may have heard of, probably the most famous would be Honey Heist, thanks to Critical Role. Um, some other popular ones is Everyone is John and The Witch is Dead. Those are fairly popular ones in the genre. Um, and so I fell in love with the concept, and was like, you know what, I could do this. I could make these, and I did. I've made like 40 of them, uh, and I'm currently in the process, very slow process, of kind of overhauling all of them. My dream is to basically take all of them, bundle them into one book, and release them. But they are all. You can actually go now. You can go, especially onto itch.io. A lot of people don't know, but they have a role playing game, like a physical. They call it their, I think it's physical games section. Um, and all my games are there. You can buy a bundle of every game I have for sale. I think for $4. So for $4, you can get like 40 odd games, and they're not all one sheets. Some of these are actually fairly lengthy games. I'll talk about them in a second, but uh, at the end of the day, that's the goal. But what can you get right now? A bunch of silly games like Three Octopuses in a Trench Coat, which is one of my more popular games. I've got some more serious style games like the Forest Perilous, which is you kind of a dark take on Arthurian legend. Um, I've got a bunch of horror style games like Meat for the Machine, which is kind of a Victorian horror kind of deal. Uh, and But then some that kind of blur the line a little bit, like We're going to Need a Bigger Boat, which is I love like B movies or even A-list movies like Jaws, Lake Placid, stuff like that, where there's a big critter in the water. So We're going to Need a Bigger Boat is y'all are playing the unlucky scientists or what have you that are stuck trying to deal with the giant creature of the day, shall we say. Uh, so yeah, those are all on there. You can buy them individually if you like. I think I pretty much have them on there for like $1. I think you can get any one you want for $1. And I think I have a bundle for maybe just all my horror games. Um, but then, like I said, I have the big bundle of all my games, which I'm just going to pretty much just keep that running for as long as I can. So hopefully, if you were watching this video years from now, it's still going. I kind of just set it to run for many months and then just update it. Um, so yeah, some of the longer games that I've done. One is called what's the full name? It's like the Witch at the Edge of the Wood or something like that. I'm terrible. I can't remember the name of my own game. But in it, you play a group of travelers that are traveling through, like 1600s wilderness of New England, and it comes out that one of you may be a witch. There's different, and it kind of points to different things occur that could point to this person or this person, and it's kind of a as you travel along this trek. When you get to the end of the village, to the village, you'll probably end up having to turn in someone to be the witch, and then you find out if you were correct or not. So that's one that's kind of a longer form game. It could very well be played in one session, but it has just a ton of extra rules. Like I've made all the characters, I've come up with all the little events that can happen over the course of the session, just things like that. I've also done one game is called Cryptic Capture Core, where it's one set of rules that fits on one page, but I've included a bunch of adventures, and each adventure is you trying to capture one cryptid, whether it be a skunk ape or Mothman, things like that. So yeah, wide variety of games, and I just really love it. I love the genre. I really, 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 really just love this. Unfortunately, I haven't done any work in the area in quite a few months. I kind of stopped because like I said, I'm kind of overhauling my core rule set. I want, basically, what I want to do, I'll tell you my goal here is I want a one sheet rule set that can cover all my games. And then that's your core system. And then all these individual games are their own one sheet that have any specialized rules, character creation for that specific game, things like that. So, like, instead of buying, you know, the Forest Perilous and it kind of having everything you need on there, but because I'm having to fit everything on there, I can't include as much as I would like. I'll just have the one rule sheet, the Bob system, as it were, and then the Woods Perilous. I think it's the Woods Perilous. The Woods Perilous sheet will have all the specific rules, so I can really kind of flavor that up a bit. Um, so yeah, that's my project. You can find a link on my store on TalesbyBob.com. You can go there. Link to all my games are there. If you go to it's talesbybob.itch.io. You can see all my games there, and there, like I said, there's a bundle. You can just buy them all. I'd appreciate it. Um, Got to get that side hustle money going so I can do this for a living. But yeah, so that's the RPG of me, shall we say? And I hope you'll check it out. Cheers.